Today, I'm going to be showing you guys a massive new Greenville update leak for the future of this year that just got posted, so let's get straight into this video. So as we can see in the Discord here, at 1:24 a.m. today, we can see Hunter sent an announcement. He said, "Hello all, dropping the end of year roadmap here, so you guys can see what is upcoming for major key content that is coming before the end of the year. There are other features coming alongside these listed, of course, as well as law enforcement update coming in early October." Early October, dude, that is so much earlier than I thought, bro. Hopefully, you all are excited for what is to come. Next year, we also have a lot planned for Greenville for features and multiple additional larger licensed brand releases. This is huge, dude. Oh my gosh. Hope you are ready for these too. Oh my goodness, Hunter, Greenville, I love this game so much, bro. All right. End of year roadmap. Here it is, bro. For the rest of this year, map highway expansion coming before the end of November. Oh my gosh, I am so excited, guys. Insane highway. We've seen the leaks. There's gonna be like a track or something. I cannot wait for this highway. It's gonna be so cool. Airport revamp and expansion out before the end of the year. That's gonna be so cool. On top of the highway, updating the current map and the new map. Well, not the new map, but the highway. Oh my gosh, this is sick. Alright, and then Halloween and holiday events. So even though they're hard at work with licensed cars, they're still going to give us a cool Halloween event. And who knows, maybe we get a licensed car as a reward for the Halloween event. You never know. Stay tuned. Mobile improvements out by December. So maybe there will be improvements to graphics for higher end phones, maybe, or even just for lower end phones and just overall performance. Everything will be better optimized. I think that's what he means. So that would be super cool to see. Yes, we got vehicle marketplace and custom RP servers by the end of the year. So the new server menu, I'm assuming, is what would come out like this. This is so cool. I'm so happy that developers are being more transparent and showing what's going on behind the scenes more and their plans. This is amazing for the players and keeps hype up so much. Continued license and fictional car content releases. So they're giving us license and fictionals, and fictionals obviously would have more variety with customization, etc., because they're fictional and there's no brand telling them, what to do. So that's super cool. And also, in my opinion, Greenville's been doing really, really good with fictionals and making cars just look good compared to their real life counterparts. And vehicle marketplace. Now, for those that are saying car trading, I have a feeling this might be a little bit different than car trading, because marketplace, I know they did plan car trading a while back, but I feel like marketplace sounds a little bit more like an auction house type deal. Now, the reason I say this is because if they said marketplace, then if we were actually getting trading, I feel like he would have said trading. Now, I don't know exactly how a marketplace system would be integrated and how it would work. I don't know if it would actually be players selling their cars and the NPC gives them money for it or something like that. Or if just random off sales come up on a screen in a public server and people can bid on it from different servers, something like that. And maybe they put the new auction house on the new map or even in Horton area. I feel like that would bring even more hype to those areas. That would be super sick to see. And then also, yeah, this highway is going to be absolutely huge. I mean, they said it's going to be the whole current Greenville map, which is absolutely massive, but times two, plus the highway that actually goes there. This is going to be the craziest expansion. And also the fact that they're adding mobile improvements so that mobile players will be able to run the game better. And also, I'm assuming they're also going to optimize for even lower end laptops, lower end computer stuff like that, just so everybody can be included and be able to run the game the best as possible with the map literally doubling its size. And also, okay, I just ran out of gas. We don't talk about that. I'm pulling a Joji. Anyways, but you also got to keep in mind, cars are only getting more detailed. This car literally looks like an admin car. It has a full engine bay, full interior. Let me just pull over here. I know I'm out of gas, but I got another saline, don't worry. And just look at the detail here and the amount of customization, the wing, the carbon fiber, the rims, 3D rims, the brakes, everything about this car. Even look at this interior. Oh my goodness, the shifter moves. There's probably gonna be more scripts in the cars due to shifter moving. You get more steering wheel moving, the tachometer, speedometer, all that stuff. Even in the XJ220, the boost gauge moving. There's a lot of more scripts and stuff to lag the game with these cars. And I know these are obviously blender built by the developers, but still, there's so much detail here that there's probably a lot of triangles, which the more laggy pretty much for cars, but also the more detail. So I'm just super happy to see interiors and also engine bays. But the thing is with this, especially with the new map changes, FPS for some people is going to be dropping. There's going to be FPS drop, stuff like that. So that's one thing the developers, obviously, they know are going to keep in mind and keep optimizing the game. But yeah, so that is pretty much my predictions and my say on the new roadmap. I am so thrilled and excited. Let me know down in the comments what you guys think and what do you think they could be doing better right now, how you like the new updates. Personally, I've been really thrilled with Greenville lately. The Renault update wasn't my favorite, but they added some insanely cool features, so I'm always happy to see that. Alrighty guys, so Future Pro here with some bad news. We just got another announcement related to the Greenville roadmap, so let's get straight into it. As we can see here, Bark has just made an announcement saying both current and future vehicles marked as off sale, unfortunately, will not be eligible for commerce in Marketplace. However, limited and collectible vehicles are still able to be purchased and sold. Alright, so what does this mean? Pretty much, if I were to go search up off sale in my inventory, and we'll just go ahead and bring out a car that was unfortunately DMCA'd, so that you can no longer obtain it. For example, a pretty desirable car, the CT5V Blackwing Hennessy Edition. Now, this car, it was off sale because GM was DMCA'd and it got removed. So the cars were, you can either get the option to put it off sale or remove it. It's really what the brand says, tells you to do. So I'm assuming GM told them to just make the cars no longer obtainable in game, but they kept it in the data store. So that's why people like me, if you bought it 2 years ago, you still have the car. Now, most people for trading or, well, Marketplace in this example, they wanted these cars. Everybody wants off sales, including myself. Like, off sales are really, this is what people want. Also, stay tuned for a car collection video coming sooner than you think. Anyways, but yeah, people want off sales, and this is really, sadly, kind of what drives Greenville a lot, because people just, they like to say, oh, I have this off sale, I have this off sale. However, this might get them in trouble if they were to have a marketplace system and start distributing off sale models, which could actually get them in more trouble, and then Greenville could possibly get taken down and get a DMCA strike, which would not be good, especially as car brands keep getting stricter and stricter and finding out about Roblox games. And that's the whole reason why they moved to fictionals in the first place. So, bad news for the players. However, for the overall game and the future of the game, I feel like this is the correct move so that they don't get any DMCA strikes and they have a peaceful future. However, the good news in the situation is that the limiteds here, like actual limiteds, for example, if you missed out on a really good limited, for example, maybe we could say this Z-Tune right here, Nissan Skyline GTR Z-Tune, really cool car. This was $1.5 million when it came out around 2 years ago, and I don't see these a lot. A lot of people have these, but some people obviously don't have these, so if someone is tired of it and they're willing to trade it or auction it off, then a very fortunate person could end up owning one, which would be really cool for them. So, this isn't all a bad thing. At least you can still collect limiteds if you don't. For example, I don't have an E92 GTS. I started playing right after, like, early 2023 when a lot of cool BMW limiteds came out, and that's like, you know, the E46 CSL, stuff like that. I would love to get those, so it sucks that we're never going to be able to distribute off-sale cars, which is pretty much what everybody wanted, and I might make another video just going over that specifically, but at least we'll be able to distribute limiteds. I don't know if this will mean only fictional limiteds, but only time will tell. This also means you'll be able to distribute collectible cars, which more will be coming in the future. And by collectible cars, I mean, okay, yeah, we're dead. Oh my. Anyways, collectible cars, you see this Renault right here. This is a collectible car. It's currently off sale in the game right now. And pretty much these are limiteds that are going to go back on sale because, especially as a smaller developer team like Greenville, licensed limiteds would honestly be, in my opinion, a waste of money because only a certain amount of people will be able to get it, and then once it's off sale, it's just gone forever, like all Greenville limiteds have been in the past. And I feel like that would be bad for the game because they spend so much money on these licensed vehicles, and they just no one can ever obtain them ever again. So the whole collectible idea with license limiteds is honestly really smart in my opinion. So yeah, that pretty much sums up my predictions for this and what I think will happen with this whole limiteds and just the whole Greenville roadmap ordeal in general. So yeah, let me know what you guys think. I'll see you guys in the next one. Have a great day. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace out.